Get this, we're live tonight. You guys are in for a treat tonight. Bernie Gorak is with us, finally. It's hard to tie him down because he's always got something going on. He's a truck driver by day. He's got his own small business, a martial arts studio here on Broadway in Bradley by night. And he's busy all around the clock. We're going to get some words with him. I've known Bernie since I was a kid. I lived on Wabash back in the day. My grandma and grandpa did, so I was there a lot. But I was probably 5, 6, 7 years old. Bernie was a little bit older than me, lived right next door. But I had some older cousins. And Bernie was getting into fighting back then. He was into boxing back then. My cousins wanted to learn how to fight. Well, they went to this guy, Bernie. And I'm just young. You know, I'm not even a Rocky fan yet. I don't even know anything about boxing yet, right? But my cousins were going to Bernie for boxing back then. So that's how I cut to, and they didn't take me serious. I was too young to hang out with them back then. But I knew Bernie was the guy. Well, now years later, all this time has gone by, and he's still doing it. We're going to talk about that tonight and what road brought him here. Let's get Jim in here first, though. Got to get you some words.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. So you guys know me. I like to unveil the story. I like to hear about people's story. You know, we got to talk with Bernie a little bit off camera. I think what we're going to discover in the interview is going to be a lot of good information.
Yeah.
I like to see what people stand for too behind like the work that they're doing. And what you're going to see in this place, you know, we'll have the tour at the end. You're going to see some stuff on the wall here that's some great accolades of this great place.
Yeah.
And then just, you know, what comes of the product of what's in this place, which is discipline, structure, self-defense. You know, there's teamwork, and I don't know, I'm really excited to hear about how people can engage with not only Bernie, but what he offers in this space.
And we're going to find out what he offers, too. I mean, your kids may have tried, maybe your kids tried football and they didn't like it. Maybe they tried baseball and they didn't like it. Maybe they tried soccer and didn't like it. Well, if they haven't found their niche yet, you got to expose them to a little bit of everything to find out what they grasp onto. Well, martial arts might be what you're looking for. So without further ado, let's bring around the guy who's been doing it for years, and we're going to talk all about it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show for the first time. He is Bernie Gorak.
Come on in. We'll put him right in the center. Hey, thanks for having us in here on a little special time in the evening. Yeah, for sure. I'm glad this all worked out.
Yeah, you might find out some things about Bernie. Most of you have known him for a while. You might find out a couple things today you just didn't know before. So, Bernie, let's talk about how you got started into martial arts. When you went from just your first step, what was it?
My stepdad was in martial arts.
Yeah.
My uncles, they all took karate over at Burley Wagner's or Shoyu on Armour Road.
Of course.
Years back in the garage.
Yeah.
Wesley and Stanley Wu, they were involved in martial arts over there. So, being younger, I hung around them and just kind of followed in with it.
Okay, so that was the first art you got into then.
Right.
Okay, well now a lot of kids might start it and then some grasp onto it, some don't. You obviously did. What was it that kept your interest in wanting to keep it going?
I keep growing.
Yeah?
Even until like 40 years later doing this, I'm still learning. There's stuff I want to learn weekly. I research stuff. It's anything. You want to get better, you got to keep growing. You just can't stand in the sand per se.
Yeah, you got to be open-minded. You got to be willing to keep learning. You can't be one of those people who already knows everything. Otherwise, people are just going to assume you already know, and they won't tell you anything. So you got to be open-minded. Bernie Gorak wants to learn. Take it away, Jim.
Well, let's get a couple of the things we want to get out for the audience that's just joining us. Thanks for joining another live with Mike and Jim here with Bernie Gorak. Mm-hmm. Bernie, can you give the audience, you know, where we're at, the address, hours, how do they get involved with you? Yeah, go ahead with that.
We're located at Martial Arts Academy at 236 West Broadway in Bradley, right next door to the Bradley Post Office. Hours are Monday 5 to 9, Tuesday 5 to 9. Wednesday we only do a beginner class from 5:30 to 6:30. Okay. And then Thursday we're here 5 to 9, and some Fridays, some Saturdays.
Awesome.
Okay, and you're mainly Kenpo karate here, or what is it exactly that you focus on?
That's it. How do you say that again?
Kempo.
Kempo. Okay.
Yeah, so it's all Kempo. We teach a little bit different. Ed Parker developed Kempo. It came to the United States in 1954, but it evolved since then. A lot of karate, old traditional styles.
Yeah.
Stay standing.
Okay.
We also teach at our fourth belt level. I'm up the black belt. There's 2 ground techniques per level that you have to pass. Because if you ever have to get it, you know, if you ever get attacked and you go to the ground, you gotta know what to do. You gotta
know how to fight standing up and on the ground. You gotta have them both. You can't just have one or the other. Right. Well, let's get into a hot topic right now. Let's talk about bullying, because it's a lot of people talking about. A lot of the viewers are watching right now because they want to get your take on this. Well, it doesn't get much better than coming to this guy for some answers. So, Bernie, say you got a kid at school getting bullied. He's too afraid to do anything back, to tell anybody. He doesn't want to get bullied even more. What's your suggestion for anybody who's getting bullied at the grade school level?
Man, a good question because there's a lot of that stuff going on.
Yeah. You don't want to tell the principal because you don't want to be that kind either.
A couple things they could do is know your surroundings. Avoid them areas that the bullies usually hang around the same areas. Avoid going down that hallway if you can. Go a different route.
Different route.
Walk with friends. Just don't walk by yourself. When you're walking, hold your head up high. Have confidence. Eye contact.
That confidence one's popped up before.
Yeah.
You know, having
Confidence is big.
a
Confidence is really big.
And
good way to deter it before it even starts.
Yeah.
Right. Look them in the eye.
Look them in the eye.
Bullies come in all shapes, sizes.
Yeah.
Men, women. I mean, it goes Facebook, texting, calling, person.
Yeah.
It's not easy being a kid
No,
today.
it's not. Well, even back in the day it wasn't, but even today, and more so.
Well, and a lot of people sometimes think too, that getting into martial arts is just about fighting back, which, we've discovered, and me understanding more about martial arts is that that's not the case, How does what you guys offer here with these classes do that for all ages that you guys do?
Building that confidence. Once you have that confidence that what we're teaching, even at our first belt, which is yellow up to orange, there's some really hard self-defense moves. Once they get those down, they have the confidence that, hope they never have to use it, but if they do, they have the confidence to know they could get themselves out of trouble.
They could.
And that's big in today's world. Because these games out here, sucker punch game?
Yeah.
You got to be around.
Oh,
Doesn't
yeah.
sound like a
Man,
good game.
I seen
No,
that
what's
the
the
other
what's
day.
the sucker
Tell
punch
them
game?
what the sucker punch game is.
People walking just up in front of you, and you don't see them run up behind you, they hit you.
So they don't know it's coming. So they're not part of the game. They become part of the game.
Yeah, they become.
Unbound.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
It's like
Yeah. You never heard that? You never
sounds
seen
like
that
a
video?
song.
I was thinking something.
I have seen where they come up with a pie on the side of the face.
No,
or
it's-
something.
Yeah, pie
Like
sounds
punch.
better. That would be much more fun. Especially if it's
Yeah.
whipped cream pie. We like some whipped cream pies in my face.
Yeah.
You were talking about walking down the hallway with friends. Well, a lot of the kids might not have any friends. They might be all by themselves with no friends. I'll give a suggestion here. One way to get friends is join some kind of a club. I don't care if it's chess club. I don't care if it's theater. I don't care if it's some kind of music, sport, whatever it is.
Karate.
You got to get involved in something to get around people, and that'll get you friends that could last a lifetime. So that's one suggestion right there. Then you'll get friends to walk down the hallway with. Any other suggestions there, though, Bernie? Of course, come here. You got a tight-knit group here. And you're going on year number 3 now. You've been 2 full years. You're in year 3 right now.
In this location.
Yeah, so what have been your biggest challenges in keeping this open and keeping business steady?
The other sports, parents got their kids in 19 things at one time.
Yeah.
And as baseball's coming up, Bradley Lions just had their sign-ups.
Yeah.
Soccer's going to be coming up.
Yeah,
Traveling
soccer
teams
sign-ups
in
already
Canada,
started.
big.
traveling
I've been hearing
teams.
a lot about traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to keep the kids in it. Got to keep them in it. So you got a lot of that. Okay, so what do you think kids would gain from coming here over choosing a sport like football or baseball? What are they going to get out of this?
Good question.
Confidence, of course, but what else?
Bettering themselves. We don't put you against anybody else. It's if you can do this week and then next week you improve on something.
Yeah.
You're building your own self. You're not dependent on a team. It's your work putting in. So hard work pays off.
It's interesting.
Very much so.
So you've been doing the business for years. Mike had mentioned the trucking that you have. We can get into that. But I'd like to hear the story. Tell us a little bit more about Bernie. When are you waking up? What's the day in the life of
Monday
a
to Friday.
multi-business owner doing a lot?
Monday to Friday, I get up at 2 a.m. Get in my semi. I go up to Elwood near Joliet. Take loads down that usually Indy, or sometimes I go up to Charlotte, Michigan, which is by Battle Creek. Take my load up there, get empty, come back. Get back about noon. Go home, eat lunch. Try to take a small nap. Get up, come over here at 4:30 and run classes from 5 to 9, and go home and sleep.
Wow.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah, now driving a truck is another job that a lot of people can fall into because it's, you're driving, so it's harder than you would think. So you got to stay awake for a long time. You don't have a boss looking over your shoulder. So a lot of people go towards the truck driving industry. You've been doing it yourself for a long time. What would you say are the biggest challenges? Because, it's hard to stay awake sometimes. You know, so what are you doing? And then you're dealing with drivers, a big 18-footer, getting through traffic, man. People cutting you off. You got to get over. There's a lot of stuff to focus on driving those big trucks. What are the biggest challenges?
Staying awake.
Yeah,
You gotta
that's
get
really
your
it.
sleep. You gotta get your sleep. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta eat right. I don't work out as much as I should.
Yeah, well,
But-
me neither, but it's
But,
coming up.
It's
I'm getting ready to hit
You
hard.
know, those things are built to be.
Don't you
try
worry.
to be comfortable, right? So if you get
They're
nice,
not.
warm, and toasty, I've fallen asleep driving before. So
Yeah.
Have you ever
That's
been in a
something for
position
me
where you
that's
had to sleep in the bed of the truck?
crazy.
You've done that before?
Yeah.
You've done
I
that?
don't like to.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't, because it's got to be hard to find a place to park. Because not all places just let you park anywhere you
No.
want. So you got to know where the good spots are.
Right.
You know, man. So and then you do that all day long, and then you do this. So you're always you get
I
the
love
time
this
off.
though. I love this.
Yes, this is where the passion.
We'll
lies.
get into that. So we're going to do the tour in here, right? So everybody that just joined the live stream, check out the beginning of this. If you're watching the replay, thanks for making it to here, where we're going to do the tour of what we're about to show you, which is really cool. And then also, too, words of wisdom from
Words of
Bernie.
wisdom. Got to do words of wisdom
Yeah.
from Bernie. And yeah, I feel like we can talk to Bernie for like a 90-minute here. We got to keep this under half an hour because you, the viewers, let us know that 30 minutes is about the longest you want to see. So we'll keep it down low. But there's so much to talk about. I might do a part 2 down the road here and do an update when he's got a class or something sometime. But yeah, we do the tour. And
Yeah,
you can,
because what do you call this? The studio? Would that be what you would,
That's what I call
would
studio.
categorize this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't want to like call it.
so we're on Broadway
In the
here.
center.
So bring it on out. And well, let's get the words of wisdom first, then the tour, and then we'll cut them off. So we'll go
All right.
outside here, so it looks like.
You got anything
outside.
you want to add in before we do words
Yeah,
of
anything
wisdom?
you want to add in?
No, just if you're looking for the top martial arts school, I believe we're the one.
What do you think makes you the top martial arts school in Kuckie
Yeah.
County?
I got
There's-
the awards up here that the students have went to tournaments and
Yeah, we can-
what we're teaching them.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
They
Go ahead and give us the
Yeah,
tour
let's-
then. Give us
we
the
can
tour.
get
Let's
it.
talk. My camera's out. Okay, go ahead and the awards for what? Okay, what do you got
These
here?
are the rank certificates for
Yeah.
myself,
Okay,
and then up
For
on
yourself.
the wall up here,
okay,
all these awards are for the last couple years.
okay,
The ones that's got championship awards for self-defense, sparring.
okay. So you got champions out of it. Well, you got that. Oh, that's little Bernie, right? Your
No,
Bernie.
that's mine.
You got that. Then
That's
Cody.
Cody's,
So you've
Zach.
taught some champions. And where did these
Yep.
Where do these tournaments take place at?
All
I thought it was
over, all
really
over
cool.
Illinois.
All over Illinois.
You're producing champions out of this.
Well, you would think so. He's been doing
But
it long
we're
enough.
small. Our classes are like no bigger than 10 to 11 kids.
So
I
very
want everybody-
personalized.
I want them working. They gotta work. I don't want 40 kids because it's too noisy. But I don't want
Sure.
kids in the back not getting what they should be getting out of the class.
Yeah, everyone kind of gets that attention that.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's.
I mean, I ran a class today. A couple kids were sick, and one came, and we worked a whole 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So they're getting exercise too in here.
Oh,
It's not just martial arts and learning self-defense and confidence.
No, you
They're
have-
getting exercise.
They did so many push-ups yesterday. They were like, again, we gotta do more. So, oh yeah.
So if there's viewers that are on here, there's going to be viewers that are watching this. You know, we end up getting thousands of views, and if they have, you know, children looking for something, what's the easiest way for them to get involved with what you got going on? See what you're offering, class times.
Yep, they can call or text me. Can I give the number?
Yeah,
Okay.
throw the number out. This is a great time for it.
815-690-7649.
Okay.
I'm on Facebook under Martial Arts Academy. There's a page for it.
Okay,
You can look Bernie Gorak II up on Facebook. I'm on there.
great,
Um,
because Facebook is on right now.
Yeah, Bernie Gorak Kempo Karate. That's another page we have just for here.
Okay,
They can stop in 236 West Broadway in Bradley.
right down Broadway Street,
We're
main
offering,
drag.
yeah, we're plenty of parking. Street parking. When there's no snow, we can park in the post office parking lot over there.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's where I parked at tonight.
Because they're closed by the time we're running classes. We run a trial, what we call a test drive. You can try 6 weeks of classes for $75.
Oh,
Awesome.
so, yeah, it's good. It's after
That's the
six.
way to do it.
And
test drive.
you're going to learn something after 6 weeks. That's for sure.
You'll have more confidence in 2 weeks with me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, personal training session.
And
could be
Yeah.
we
a
even
couple
say
$100.
that after the
So
6
just,
weeks, if you're totally dissatisfied, I'll give you your money back.
How many times a week do they
Oh,
come?
man.
Like
You
twice?
can't
They come four times.
So 4 times a week for 6 weeks for $75?
and he's got a money back.
So it's
guarantee.
24 workouts with you for $75. Oh, man. Yes, you guys got to do that. Nonetheless, words
But
of
that's a
wisdom,
really good
Bernie.
deal, you know?
Yeah.
Words of wisdom. What do you, Let's see, how can words of wisdom for what exactly? For people looking to start their own, because you've been in business, you're going on your 3rd year. That's like the first stepping stone right there is the 3-year mark. I think you've seen an opportunity, you took it. What's your words of wisdom for somebody looking to start their own business?
Run with it. Don't be afraid.
Run with it.
You're going to have bumps and stuff throughout the time, but you just got to keep course.
Well, and this isn't your only business. You own a truck as well. You own your own. You've been a truck driver for years, but now you own your own truck. So let's talk about how you got that opportunity and how you made that happen.
Just tired of driving for somebody, being their guinea pig. Basically, when they had work, you go to work. When they didn't, you stay home. Came across a lease purchase program, no money down. I decided to try it. The good thing was, if I didn't like it, you could turn the truck back in. There was no penalty.
Oh.
So it was a good program.
Yeah, that's a good, controlled risk. Went right into it, and then run with it. Yeah. Well, that's
I had
good words of wisdom.
I had my pest control business for about 18 years, ran that, but bugs only come out certain times of the year. I've been teaching.
Yeah, he sprayed my house a couple times.
I've been teaching karate in the county for 21 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here 3 years, we've had different locations throughout, town and stuff, but I really like
Wow.
it. It's small, but I like to keep it that way because they learn at a faster rate.
Yeah, you did spray for insects yourself. Plus, you had a polka band. That's kind of like a side business because you made some money doing that.
Gosh, that's awesome.
That's something you guys don't know. You were in a polka band for how many years, Bernie?
30 years.
I mean, I didn't know that about him until a couple years ago, and I seen a live video.
We kind of like folded up at the end of last year. We got a couple gigs coming up this year. But
He's semi-retired, but he's still out there. So if you need a polka band, call Bernie. Come take classes at Martial Arts Academy, and anything else you want to learn. If you need more confidence and you want to learn how to defend yourself, we're in the right place, right time. Let's go outside and show the viewers where we're at. We're on right across from the Village Pub. Dinas. He was number 2 on our list, I think, when we started this series. This is number 37 for us. But Broadway, a good place to do business. If you're looking to open up a small business, man, Broadway, there's some good locations right now, and it's a hot spot in Bradley. And the rent's not going to cost you that much either. So now's a good time to start something if you're thinking about it. But here's what the studio looks like out front here. I like the artwork here. Hey, oh, there you go. You got to be kidding me. This is where I got to come see you at. We're on Facebook Live. Yeah, I see you more out and about than I do at the gym these days.
Hey, I have lost weight though.
That's
I've
okay.
been following your meal plan.
Okay, well, keep it up. Hey, but Don and Debbie's Doghouse, this is I love this area down here. I love they still got the old style Liger sign up. That's an old school sign. Yeah, don't take that thing down. We got Dillagaff's, you got Don and Debbie's Doghouse. Remember when it was Red and Pansy's Doghouse? When I was a kid, that's what it was, Red and Pansy's Doghouse. Next to Chavez Mattress. If you need a mattress, these guys, they hustle. These guys hustle at Chavez Mattress. And then right next to the post office, and we've gotten a few people down the road over here. We got the Chicago Aquariums down the road, Bobby Moon.
Yeah,
so we've been on this road a couple times. Spa Remedies down there. Beatty, I think, is coming up tomorrow. So do your little finisher, and then we're done.
Oh man, I got nothing for him. In particular. They don't watch for me. You guys watch for Bernie. Bernie, thanks for having us out here. It was great to finally get in. Bernie's been a great supporter of the show, and his words of wisdom: run with it. If you want to connect with Bernie, he's tagged on the post. Be awesome, and if you got bullies, get them to Bernie.